luck.
Good luck.
Hey everybody, welcome to Stuff I Never Knew. This is your weekly trivia game show recorded live on YouTube. Normally, each week we have 8 players from around the world battle it out, head-to-head over 3 rounds until one winner remains. This week we're going to try something brand new. It's what I'm calling a co-host rotational, where this week 3 of your favorite players are going to be here. They're going to host a round of trivia themselves. We're all going to play, and we're going to see who's the winner at the end of 3 or 4 rounds. We're not exactly sure how it's going to work, but we're going to have some fun doing it, and we're going to get to the end. Tonight we have Adam. How's it going, Adam?
It's fantastic.
Great. Adam is fired up and ready to play. Adam obviously from Pittsburgh by way of Detroit. Welcome back, Adam. We also have Matt tonight.
Sierra Mist is my sponsor.
Adam sponsored by Sierra Mist. And Matt, welcome back again. I think this is your 4th, maybe 5th show by now.
I think it's my 4th, yeah.
Welcome back, playing from Chicago.
That's right.
And Shelly, the only contestant to ever be on every show ever of Stuff I Never Knew. Also the food champion of episode 1. Welcome back, Shelly.
Hi, Jeff.
So what we're going to do tonight, we have picked the theme of food, which you would think gives Shelly the advantage. So we've all prepared 15 food questions plus a top 10 that we're going to work into the round. So for a couple extra bonus points. So I'm going to start off tonight just to keep it a little bit traditional and to set the tone for how the game's going to be played. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask 9 questions in this round, and each person's going to get 3 questions. Then I'll go to my top 10 list. So we're going to see how I'm going to go. Let's get started. Adam, I'm going to start with you tonight. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Adam, what is the name of the cuisine that stems from the French colonists who left Canada in 1755 and settled in and around the swamps and bayous of Louisiana?
I almost wrote this exact question, but Cajun.
Cajun is correct. Adam with the first point of the game. And that's something we expect. We expect that there's probably going to be some duplicate questions tonight. That's just going to be part of this game and this round. As we try this format in the future, we'll probably have a third party audit the questions, like to make sure that we're okay. But we're expecting some strange things to happen. Like this is the first time we've ever tried this. Now, Matt, your question: what shape is the pasta called rigatoni?
Oof, rigatoni. I think maybe that's the wheel one.
Wheel one is incorrect. That's the short tube one. It's a cylinder shape. And to Shelly, what is the grated rind of a citrus fruit known as?
The zest.
Zest, correct. Back to Adam. Your second question of the round. What type of beer does Homer Simpson drink?
Duff.
Duff. Correct. And to Matt, how did bourbon get its name?
Oh, that's it. I'm going to go with maybe it was made on Bourbon Street first. No, that's not right. I'm going to... Oh, it comes from the French, ruling house of bourbon.
I have it's made in Bourbon County.
Okay.
I can check that real quick.
Maybe in the long term, Bourbon County probably got its name from the French ruling house.
All right, hold on. I trust your knowledge more than mine.
What's a French ruling house?
Like the House of Bourbon was a French family that they were all kings. Like Louis the X, whatever it was.
Wikipedia is not a source either.
I use Wikipedia all the time.
Yeah, you'll find this everywhere, not just on Wikipedia.
Yeah, the House of Bush.
Okay, so there is a dispute. The name is ultimately derived from the French Bourbon dynasty, although it is disputed whether Bourbon County, Kentucky, or Bourbon Street in New Orleans inspired the whiskey's name.
Both of the ones I said.
Yeah, I think you cover everything in that one. I'm going to give you the point for that one for
All
sure.
right.
Let me go back to lost my screen there. All right, Matt, on the board. So there's always controversy when I write questions. Huh? Every show. Shelley, your question. What is the name of the premier wine growing region in California? Wine first went into production in 1858, with wine selling for just $2 a gallon.
I was just out there, and there's two different, I don't know what they call it, areas. I'm going to say Sonoma.
Sonoma, incorrect. You should have
Is
went
it
the other way.
Napa?
It's Napa. Napa.
There's like 100 of them, man. You got Amador County. You've got like.
Yeah, the clarification was I wanted to be specific. Was the production first occurred in 1858?
Yeah.
That's definitely Napa. And back, I have after the first two questions, I have Adam with 2, Matt with 1, and Shelley with 1. Adam, for the sweep, in which country did smorgasbord originate?
Germany?
Germany. Incorrect. It was Sweden. Matt, to tie it up. The Turkish dish of small pieces of meat and vegetables cooked on a skewer is called?
A kebab. Shish kebab.
Shish kebab. Correct. We are tied 2-2. Shelley for the three-way tie. What is beef fillet cooked in a puff pastry called?
Beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington. We are tied 2-2, and I have 0 because I'm hosting right now, but I'll be back in it in the next round. So now that every host is going to end their session with a top 10 list. So if everybody can get out paper and pencil, I'm going to give you a category of top 10 lists, and you're going to pick 3 things. You're going to write down 3 things you think are on this list. I made this a little bit trickier. I wanted to have some fun with it. So here is the question, and you're going to write down 3 things. We'll go right down the list, and you'll get 1 point for every item you have on this list. So here we go. Name 3 of the top 10 toxic fake food items produced in China. These are actually produced in China and sold as real food. So we're gonna. You can take.
Is it ingredients?
These are fake food items.
So, and what makes them top 10? That they're like the most popularly sold, or
The most popularly toxic Chinese food. Yeah, I mean they're popular items. They're going to coincide with popular food items.
Wow.
There's no time limit. We can edit out all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like a huge idiot for like having a brain fart at the moment.
I don't.
It's not.
I mean,
It's
this is hard.
it's a difficult question. I wish I had the source on here. But these are, I guess, also the thing that made this. These are things that have been busted too. So these are the things, the top 10 most compensated fake food items that are toxic in China. So the biggest, I mean, here's the way I would think about it. Foods that people eat, they're going to make a lot of them. And if there's an opportunity to fake them to make extra profit, that's what people would do to make fake toxic food items. I've said enough. After all your reactions to that question.
Yeah, you got to think about how are we going to answer this. This is so the most confiscated by the authorities.
The most confiscated toxic fake food items.
All right.
Toxic means like deadly, right?
Yeah, a lot of these cause
Yeah,
memory
'cause I know
loss, dementia.
There's one of them I know but I don't think it's toxic. I think it's just fake.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got 3 things. And
Yeah, I got 3 things too, but I think we're all going to get 0 on that.
Oh, yeah, I bet you'll all be surprised.
All right, so what are we just going to show our paper on the camera or something?
I need 1 more minute.
I'm waiting for
Sorry.
Shelley.
I'm good.
Like I'll never try this. This is probably the toughest top 10 because on the future show I wrote Thursday's show, um, I'm switching up the tiebreakers from pick a number to this format where we're gonna. It's a top 10 list. You get if you haven't moved ahead and you're tied up and we go to a tiebreaker, I'm gonna tell you what the top 10 list is. You're gonna have one shot to guess. If you're right, you stay alive. If your opponent guesses and they're right, you both stay alive and you guess again until somebody misses.
Yeah. Like 500
Like it.
questions, I did that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
So you
Adam.
want us-
All right, everybody's written down 3 answers. We're going to name 3 of the top 10 toxic fake food items produced in China. Adam, we're going to start with you. What did you write down?
I guessed MSG, seafood, and hamburger because I am clueless.
MSG, hamburger, and seafood.
Yep.
Okay, seafood. So
America.
I'm gonna. All right, and then let's hear what Matt wrote. I'll go through all of them and I'll tell you how I'm awarding points.
All right, I wrote fake eggs, fake bread, and fake rice.
And Shelly, what were your 3 answers?
I said Oreos, shrimp, and ramen.
Ooh, shrimp is a good guess.
Ramen.
Ramen.
All right, so I'm gonna classify these as vague food items. Okay, that's kind of how I had it structured. And some of your answers were more vague than I expected, but I'm gonna match them up, and you'll see what I'm gonna do. So here's my list of top 10. Ready? So the first one's imitation eggs. That's Matt. Matt has a point on that one. Walnuts stuffed with cement. So fake walnuts, they were weighted down with cement. That's no one got that one. Beef made from pork. So they were making meat out of a fake pork. Pork is a cheaper product in China. Adam, you said hamburger. I'm going to award that point.
Is that toxic?
Oh, it's the beef extract and marinade to turn the beef can cause deformities and cancer. So there's a process that they soak the pork to make it look like beef. Fake green peas. Nobody said vegetables. Baby formula is on here.
That's sad.
Industrial salt sold as table salt. You should not eat industrial salt. Mud sold as black pepper, and flour sold as white pepper. And then this one, Shell, I'm going to award you a point. Fake noodles, fake sweet potato noodles. You said ramen. That's in the same group. I'm going to award that to you. Fake ginseng. And the last one, plastic rice. Matt, you did say rice. You got another point there. I know that was a very difficult round. I appreciate you guys. You guys did really well. So I'm going to award Adam 1 point, Matt 2 points, and Shelly 1 point, so that we have Adam with 3, Matt with 4, and Shelly with 3. I'm going to hand over the microphone. Now it's going to go to Adam. Adam, you're going to take over and start hosting.
Sounds good. I have Jeff, Shelly, Matt as my order.
Okay.
First question to Jeff. Over 700 million of these are consumed by Americans each Easter season. Which popular candy is this?
700 million. I'm going to say jelly beans.
Incorrect. Marshmallow Peeps.
Peeps. I'm still scoreless.
If I remember right,
I thought it was too low to be jelly beans.
jelly beans were higher and chocolate rabbits were lower.
Jelly beans are in the billions, and they go around the Earth 3 times.
Someone did their Easter research.
Yeah. Meh.
To Shelly, what is the most eaten fruit in the world?
I'm between an apple and a banana. I'm going to say banana.
Banana is correct.
Nice.
And to Matt, what is the German word for store also given to a type of light beer?
A type of what?
Light beer.
Type of light beer. The
And
German word.
not like a company, like a specific type of beer. I should have specified that.
And it's the German word for a store, like a store you go to?
I believe so.
Go shopping? Let's see. So types of beer, we got like a lager. That's kind of my guess, but I don't think that's right. I guess that's what I'll go with. I'll go with lager.
Lager is correct.
Oh, wow.
Nice. All right.
Jeff, this is fitting for your recent trip.
All right.
The Round Table is the buffet restaurant at what Las Vegas casino?
Oh man, I don't know that one.
Ooh, I know that one.
This is definitely gonna be a runaway. I'm gonna have to say the Golden Nugget.
Excalibur.
Excalibur. The round. I guess that would make sense.
Shelley. In most countries, it is illegal to call sparkling wine by what name unless it was produced in a certain region of France?
What was it? Sorry.
In most countries, it is illegal to call sparkling wine by what name unless it was produced in a certain region of France?
Champagne.
Correct.
I learned that in
To
Sonoma.
Nice. To Matt, which culture developed tofu around the 2nd century BC? Well, what country?
Tofu, I'm pretty sure, is a Japanese thing. Did somebody else invent it? I think I'm just going to go with Japan.
It is incorrect. It's China.
I thought it was China. I love tofu.
Tofu is good. To Jeff, over half of the world's raisins come from which country?
Oh my god. I'm gonna be goose egg here. Over half. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna have to guess. I mean, I'm thinking California raisins.
Your favorite.
I know.
The singing ones?
Yes, Jeff was a big fan.
But do they? You said over half of the world's raisins?
Yep.
Oh man. I'm gonna stick with my gut. You said in which country? I'll say United States.
You are correct.
I'm on the board.
Yay.
California had a stupid high percentage I didn't write down, but to Shelley, what was the first candy to be individually wrapped for sale to the public in 1896?
The first candy in 1896. I'm gonna take a guess with the Hershey bar.
It is incorrect. Tootsie Rolls.
Nice.
And last question to Matt. Matt, you're going to land the true or false question.
Oh.
I should have said no true or false questions.
You did say they were
One
allowed.
for everybody, at least.
I did say that. I did say that. You're good. You're good.
True or false? The danger zone for food is between 39 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit.
Like, for beef or for chicken or for pork? Because I bet it's different for all of them.
I didn't really specify. I can pull another question.
I mean, the danger zone. It seems like 30 degrees would just be straight up definitely dangerous. But I would also think colder than that would be too. No, you probably the ones where it gets the most bacteria. I'm going to say true.
It is true.
Oh crap, Matt! What scores do you have?
I have that round that Shelley and I both got 2, and you got 1.
So you have total 3 for Adam, 6 for Matt, 5 for Shelley, and 1 for Jeff.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
All right, and the top 10 question.
And bring the enthusiasm on this one. Audible enthusiasm.
Name the top 10 foods that cause the most common allergies.
Is this
I could write this list.
is it
Yeah, how?
is it specific or is it groups?
Right.
It is pretty much just in general. I didn't have a group.
Okay.
Well, there's definitely like one answer that covers like
Yeah.
all of them almost.
So the top. Okay.
All right.
These are food allergies.
Yeah. Is it a
Food.
specific like item of food?
Yes.
Would be like number one. Okay.
That cause allergies.
My kids are walking examples of this.
You guys can just
I
let
could
me know
write
when
the
you're
whole
done.
list. All right, I'm done. I wrote like 8 items. I just stopped.
You can only write 3.
Overachiever.
So, well, you said 2 different. I'm going to write 3 answers. In my first answer, I'm going to split because I'm not sure exactly what you mean,
Okay.
and then I'll write 3 things total.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's not classes of foods. If it is, then
Very specific foods.
yeah, like
Okay. The first time you said classes. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Should have made a less complicated question.
All right. So then I have. Well, no less complicated than toxic Chinese foods.
Yeah. What is toxic? What's Chinese?
Yeah. All right. I have 3 things written down.
Matt, are you good?
yeah.
All right. So do I need to read all the answers, or do you guys just want to read them to me?
Read the question. I'll write down what everybody wrote,
All right.
or you can
So
write
name-
down.
Yeah, why don't you listen to all of ours and then tell us what the answers are, just like Jeff did. That was good.
All right. 1 second. All right, Jeff, go ahead.
I go ahead. Repeat the question.
Name the top 10 foods that cause the most common allergies.
Okay. I initially said nuts, but I'm guessing you wanted specific types of nuts. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So then I broke that down and I said cashews, peanuts, and then dairy milk.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
All right, Shelly.
I said soy, milk, and eggs.
And Matt.
All right, I said peanuts, soy, and walnuts, which was my bad answer.
All right, so here is the list that I have. Milk, tree nuts, which consists of coconuts, pistachios, cashews, and a whole other list. Almonds were in there. Peanuts were classified separately. And then wheat, eggs, fish, soy, shellfish. It just generally listed fruits and vegetables and citrus. So you guys all swept.
Nice. So
Do we get 3 points each?
yeah. So I have 4 points. Shelly has 8 points. Matt has 8 points. Adam has 3 points.
Matt has 9.
8.
Matt has 9.
That's
Yeah,
what I
no.
have.
I
Okay.
had 4 the first round and 5 the second round.
My fault. Shell, I'm picking up. Whose am I picking up? Boom. Boom. I'm hearing an echo.
Is it me?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure. Nobody's blipping. Check. All right. I don't know.
Jason was on
Yeah.
the phone, but he left the room.
All right.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, I heard that. All right. So after 2 rounds, we're halfway through here. I have Adam with 3 points, Matt with 9, Shelly with 8, and I'm at 4 points. Then this round will go to Matt. Matt is going to start hosting.
All right, guys, welcome to my section of the show. Super excited to be here. So the way I split up my questions, I split them up thematically, so each of you is going to get a question in a category. And so I have, 3 categories for you 3 guys, plus my top 10, and then I've got 2 more categories for the finals. So for the order of people, I've got Adam, Shelly, Jeff. I'll be asking you guys in that order each of your questions. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So your first category of questions is booze. And so it's all going to be about potent potables, as Jeopardy would put it. So the first question I have for you, Adam. Commonly served in a copper mug, what cocktail is typically composed of a mixture of vodka, ginger beer, and lime?
Moscow Mule.
I love
Yeah,
those.
that's right. Good.
Adam with the point.
I haven't had one in a long time.
All right, Shelley, your question in booze category. Identify the beer whose name reflects its famous, but perhaps apocryphal, winning of the award as America's Best at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893.
I have no idea. I'm gonna guess Budweiser. That seems real American.
Well, you got to be thinking about what name has an award in it. This beer is Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I drink Miller Lite, so I don't know. I'm not like a beer
that's
expert here.
like the bottom of the barrel one, too.
I thought you were going to say Colt 45.
Oh. All right, Jeff, your question in the booze category. What is the French title of a person who may also be known as a wine steward, who may work in various capacities, including to advise wine and food pairings?
I couldn't have got the Moscow Mule question. You started with French. I was thinking Dom Perignon, the monk. I'm sorry, can you repeat the question one more time?
Sure. What's the French title of a person who may also be known as a wine steward, who may work in various capacities, including to advise wine and food pairings?
We should have
Connoisseur.
switched.
Connoisseur is my guess.
Oh, that's a French word. Shelley, you know what it is?
I think it's a sommelier.
That's exactly what it is, yes.
I don't know if I pronounced it right, but
Nope, that's perfect. All right, so after the first set of questions, I think Adam got 1 and Shelley and Jeff got 0. All right, next round, all the questions are in the fast food category. So Adam, your question. What fast food chain had a flop with its recently discontinued health-conscious Satisfries?
Ooh. Burger King.
Burger King is correct. Point for Adam. All right, Shelley. Speaking of Burger King, the restaurant recently brought back this hot ham and cheese sandwich, which had been discontinued in 1974.
It's always on, like.
do you want the name of the sandwich?
Name of the sandwich.
A hot ham and cheese.
Well, it was a more interesting name
Wait,
than that.
I'm thinking. I'm not asking
Oh,
the
okay.
answer. Don't you
It's
know
a more
my
interesting
rhythm?
name than that. That was part of the question.
A hot ham and cheese. I think
Sorry,
it's
I
called a
couldn't hear.
Rachel.
Sorry?
The Rachel sandwich? A Rachel.
No, Adam or Jeff, do either of you guys know it?
I don't know. Hot ham and cheese.
Not a clue.
It's called a Yumbo.
A Yumbo.
Yumbo.
Burger King sells this?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's actually
Sounds-
not very good at all,
Yeah, sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, nobody thinks of ham and Burger King.
Yes.
right? All right, and Jeff, your question in the fast food category. What fast food item is officially listed as coming in boot, bell, bow tie, and ball shapes?
Boot,
Yeah.
bow tie, ball. What was the other one? Boot, bow tie, ball, and
Bell.
bell shapes. Oh, those are McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Yes, they are.
Bam.
All right, so
In
Adam
the
and
face.
Jeff each got a point there. All right, and then my last category for you guys is in candy/sweets. So Adam, your question. What is the name of the bite-sized candy, a variation introduced by Hershey in 1993, which consists of strips of milk chocolate and sweet white cream formed into a familiar flat-bottomed teardrop shape?
Repeat the question one more time if you
Sure.
could.
What's the name of the bite-sized candy, a variation introduced by Hershey's in 1993, which consists of strips of milk chocolate and sweet white cream formed into a familiar flat-bottomed teardrop shape?
Is that a Hershey Kiss?
So Hershey
my
Kisses
guess.
are just the milk chocolate. This one has stripes of
That's
white
what I
chocolate
thought.
and milk chocolate. Since it's not a kiss, it's a hug. These are hugs.
Okay.
All right, Shelley, your question. The confection known commonly as marzipan typically consists of paste made from the drupe of what tree? You're muted, by the way, Shelley. You should unmute yourself.
I muted you.
Yeah, Shelley, you got to unmute yourself.
Jason was so loud.
Okay, Jeff muted me. I didn't even know.
I was
It's
texting
an
you.
almond.
An almond is correct, yes. Almond is not a nut, it's a drupe.
Oh, wait.
Nut.
Did Adam did not get a point, right? But Shelley
No, he did not.
Okay.
Miss Hugs.
All right, my turn.
All right, Jeff. Tropical, wild berry, sour, dark side, and orchards are among the produced varieties of what confection brand?
It was tropical.
Tropical, wild berry, sour, dark side, and orchards.
Are those? I don't even know if I'm in the right ballpark. I think Skittles or Starburst. I'm gonna go with Starburst.
Jeff. You gotta know your Skittles varieties.
Well, I thought the good news is I thought Starburst first, and I stuck with it. I didn't change my mind. But
That's true. Stick to your gut, except in this case.
I shouldn't have.
All right, so Jeff, I didn't keep track of scores there. Can you help us out?
Me and Adam have 5. You and Shelley have 9.
All right.
That's what I have.
Adam got 2, Shelley got 1, and Jeff, you got 1. All right, now you guys are going to have a top 10 list. So I'm going to ask you to name any 3, according to thedailymeal.com, name any 3 of the top 10 best-selling chocolate candies. That's chocolate-based. That doesn't mean they're like all chocolate, like a Hershey Kiss is, but they are based in using chocolate. And I have this list ranked by both amount of money earned and the units of sales.
Is this for the U.S.?
This is for the U.S., yes. Oh, no, I think it's for the... No, it's for the U.S.
Mental note, next time we do this, we all have to be very specific. As we've all been questioned on our top 10 lists.
Oh, wait till you hear mine. It is
boy.
so good.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a little bit too specific, but I'm right on.
And then I have one. I had a question too, Matt.
Sure.
It's specific. Like one brand could make different flavors. So
these are all the individual candies.
Okay.
It's not brands.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah. So there may be multiple candies by a single brand on the list. In
Okay.
fact, there almost certainly are because there's like 2 brands of candy.
Okay.
I'm all set.
Me too.
I got 3.
All right, so everybody's ready?
Yep.
So I asked you guys to name me 3 of the top 10 best-selling chocolate-based candies in the U.S. according to thedailymeal.com. So, Adam, tell me, what 3 candies do you think are on that list?
I went Reese's, Hershey Bar, and Twix.
So I'm going to need you to be more specific on the Reese's one and on the Hershey's one.
Reese's regular original peanut butter cup and original Hershey.
Okay. All right, Shelly, tell me, what 3 did you pick?
I have M&M's, plain if you want to be specific, Snickers, and Twix.
All right, and Jeff, tell me, what 3 did you pick?
Can you tell Shelly is my sister? I wrote Snickers, M&M plain, and Twix.
All right, obviously, I should have picked a more difficult question because all 3 of you got all 3. If we were ranking this by the highest ranking ones that you picked, so I'll start at the bottom. One that nobody mentioned that I would never have even guessed was on the top 10 was Almond Joy.
Oh, yeah.
I love Almond Joy.
Right.
Love it.
And then number 9, which is a good one, Milky Way.
Love that one too.
Number 8 is another surprising one. We've got Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar. So the white
Contender.
chocolate
I
with
like
the
it.
chunks in it.
Yeah, who puts white chocolate in the top 10 list? That's a disgrace.
Also, that is a good question. Arguably not even chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Number
That's
7, we had
true.
Three Musketeers. Number 6 was Twix. Someone mentioned that. Number 5 was Kit Kat, which I have the feeling if this was a worldwide list would be way higher, because I know that's super popular in like Asia. Number 4 was Hershey's Plain Original Milk Chocolate. Number 3 was Snickers. Number 2 was Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and number 1 was M&M's.
Nice.
All right, so that's 3 points for everybody on that question.
Good
So
job,
that
everybody.
puts us-
I have a recap. I have Adam at 8, Matt at 9, Shelly at 12, and I'm at 8.
all right.
That is correct.
Thank you, Shelly. And Shelly is now the host.
I know, and now I can't earn any points, so you guys know you have to beat 12.
That's right. The front runner.
Okay, so my order is Adam, Matt, Jeff.
Okay.
And I will start now. My questions start easy, and then they get hard. So, Adam, what are the 3 ingredients in a BLT sandwich?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
That is correct. Great job. Matt, you're up next. EVOO is an acronym for what?
Oh man, all my years of watching the Food Network helps me out. This is extra virgin olive oil.
That is correct. Great job. Jeff, you're up. What celebrity chef said, "Bam, kick it up a notch"?
Bam. I was thinking, I'm totally mixing him up with the,
Bam.
I know. I know who it is now, but in my mind, Bela Lugosi, but it's
What?
Emerald. Now you made me forget. Emerald. Crap. Emerald. Oh, I had it, and I wanted to tell you the story about Bela Lugosi.
Who's Bela Lugosi?
He was like a horror film actor in the 50s, wasn't he?
He's like Dracula.
Yeah, it was Dracula. That's
How did you even think of that?
I don't know why that's like now it's all totally ruining everything.
I know exactly why he would think of that.
Oh,
This is why we can't have nice things.
like,
Are you sweating?
no, I'm just hurting. I'm totally drawing a blank now.
What's our time limit on this question?
Yeah.
This is very entertaining. I'm gonna
Oh.
let this go on. Bam! Kick it up a notch.
Emerald Lugosi.
You know what? I think you got it. I think you might have pronounced it a little bit hairy, but it's Emerald Lagasse.
Lugosi.
That was good. It was close. You knew who it was. I'm gonna give you the point.
Oh, thank you.
I would
Thank
give
you.
it just for Emerald. That's like what he goes by on his show.
Yeah,
Okay.
but so that's how I got Bella Lugosi.
It's like,
I had
what are you talking about?
Dracula stuck in my head.
Okay. We are moving on. Questions are going to get a little bit harder. Adam, what celebrity chef now has a line of dog food called Nutrish?
Oof.
Now, what's his name? That one guy from that one place.
Who does that
Oh,
one
that
thing?
guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy. Guy Fieri, I have no idea.
I'm sorry, Adam. That is not right. It is Rachel Ray.
Ray.
Mm.
Okay, Matt, you're up. Chanterelle, oyster, and white are types of what?
Can you say those again?
Chanterelle, oyster, and white are types of what?
Chanterelle, oyster, and white. Huh. I'm going to, let's see, I know there's like a thing that's like an oyster fork. I don't think there's like a white fork. And there's like oyster crackers as well. I don't know what chanterelle is at all. I'm going to go with fork.
I'm sorry. It is mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Next question is for Jeff. The nectarine is a smooth skin variety of what?
The nectarine. Like, is it a cross between?
No, it is not a cross between anything. It is a smooth skin variety of what?
I'll say a peach.
That is correct. Jeff gets a point. Okay, we will continue with Adam. Black-eyed peas are not peas. What are they?
Hmm. I honestly have no idea.
Anyone?
Are they legumes?
They are beans.
Yep.
Next up is Matt. What was the first commercially manufactured breakfast cereal?
All right. I know like cornflakes has been around forever, but I also think that shredded wheat has been around forever. So I'm stuck between those two. Commercially manufactured. I'm going to go with cornflakes.
The answer is shredded wheat. You were going back and forth with
You just got skittled.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff. What Spanish dish is traditionally served with shellfish and rice?
Shellfish and rice. Oh, that's the skillet. That's the Oh, oh no. What? Everyone asks me things that are like I almost know. Paella.
Mm,
Nice.
paella is correct. Great job.
Nice.
Stuff you almost knew.
Oh, all these questions are like, whoa. They're great questions.
Okay, Adam. Moving on. What is a white sauce made
Wait,
from
wait,
a...
wait. Did we already do? Did you already do? Each of us do 3 questions? Is this-
How
I
many
only
am I
had two.
supposed
No,
to write?
you're the first one that had 3.
Is this your?
This is my number 10.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
This should be your top 10 question.
Wait,
You're only gonna do
why'd
9
I have to write 15?
because that's for the final round.
Okay,
This
I'm
is your
done?
This is your top 10 question now.
Okay. Top 10 question. Are you ready? Get your pens and papers out. What are the top 10 best-selling condiments per Bloomberg Business for 2016 This includes the brand. You need to be specific.
Oh my goodness.
What are the
Oh,
top
man.
10 best-selling condiments per Bloomberg Business 2016? This includes the brand.
And so, condiments like, is this just sauces, or is this also like tiny
Like
pickles and olives?
I think those would be classified as condiments, but you
Uh,
need to be specific, so you're going to need the brand of all those olives and pickles if you want to write them.
I wrote down the first three things. That's tricky. When you're saying brand specific,
Yes.
and this is in America, you said?
Yes. I texted this on Jason earlier, and he easily named them.
I did.
All right, I think I've got 3.
Matt and Jeff? I mean, who said they had 3?
Matt did.
Matt did.
Okay, Adam and Jeff.
Sure.
Well, Adam, you're up first, so if you're not ready, let me know.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
good.
locking my 3 in. I'm locked
Yeah,
in.
I'm not going to sit here and get PO'd because I can't think of some brand.
Go ahead.
Heinz ketchup, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and Hellman's mayonnaise.
Ooh.
So we're good answers. Okay, Matt.
All right, I wrote down Heinz ketchup, A1 sauce, and French's mustard.
Also good. Jeff?
I thought there was going to be 2 ketchup in so I went with Hunt's and Heinz,
Ooh.
and then I said Miracle Whip.
Ooh.
Who makes Miracle Whip?
It's Kraft Miracle Whip.
You need the brand. Okay.
Sorry,
That's
Miracle Whip
okay.
it's product specific.
Okay, because
Product
Jeff
placement.
was the last one to answer, and his answers are fresh in my brain. Hunt's is on the top 10, Hunt's ketchup, and Heinz ketchup, and also Kraft Miracle Whip. So Jeff gets 3 points.
Jeff goes on.
Now, Matt, I think you said
Said Heinz
you're going to have to
ketchup,
repeat it.
Heinz ketchup,
gets
A1, and French's mustard.
A1 is not on the list, but let me double check. French's mustard is on the list, so you get 2 points. Adam, can you repeat, please?
Yep, I had Heinz ketchup, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue, and Hellman's mayonnaise.
We already know that Heinz is on it. Hellman's mayonnaise is actually the number 1 selling condiment, and the Sweet Baby Ray's was not. I'm sorry. So you get 2 points there.
If I wouldn't have been an idiot and forgot French's mustard. How do you forget who makes that?
They had a great commercial with the Super Bowl, I think. I think it was a Super Bowl commercial.
So here we go. I have a point recap. You're going to love this.
Yeah.
It is Adam with 11, Matt and Shelly tied at 12, and I squeaked ahead somehow. I'm at 14.
Yeah, you tore up that round, man.
I know
I
my
have that
everything.
correct.
I know my cat's up. All right, so here's something we didn't plan for. The second place is at a tie right now between Matt and Shelly. Luckily, in the questions I was preparing for next Thursday, I did a breakfast cereals. So that would fit right in with the food as a tiebreaker question. So here's how we're going to play it. Adam, don't leave. You are still going to be hosting.
Yep.
But here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I have... Oh, here we go. I can do one. I'll let you guys pick. You decide on it. You can do cereals or the top 10 fast food chains to open by franchise as listed by entrepreneur.com. That's based on financial strength and stability, size, and growth over the last 2 years, or the top 10 cereals sold in the U.S. according to bakeryandsnacks.com.
What do
Is
you
the
want, Shelly?
cereal list recent?
The cereal list, well, I think it was 2015, though.
That's fine.
I'd do cereal.
All
The other
right.
one sounds tough.
So we're going to get next week when we go back to, we're going to have our normal format next week. We're going to go back. We're going to change the tiebreaker format. We kind of went to this pick a number format, but it became the first person gave an answer and the second person said high or low. It wasn't really challenging. So the way we're going to do the tiebreakers in the future are there's going to be a top 10 list just like we've been doing tonight, and Matt and Shelly are going to take turns naming items. If they get it, they they continue until they don't list one on the list. So in this case, it was I don't know who would go first, Matt versus Shelly. I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 20. Matt, pick a number.
14.
Shelly, pick a number.
10.
10. Shelly, you're the closest. Do you want to go first or second? My number was 7.
I'll go first, I guess.
All right, Shelly, you're going to name a cereal on the top 10 cereals in the U.S., the best-selling cereals, according to bakeryandsnacks.com. If you miss it and Matt gets it, he's going to move on. If you make it and Matt misses it, you'll move on. Shelly,
if we both miss, then we both move on.
You both. The round starts over and you keep going. All right.
Okay. Cheerios.
Cheerios is on the list at number 7.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios is. I'm sorry, Cheerios was number 4. I think Honey Nut Cheerios is number 1. Number 1 bestseller. Shelly, back to you.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes is not on the list. Matt could steal.
I'm going to go with Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes is number 2. Matt, you're going to move on to battle me in the final round.
All right.
The way this is going to be structured is Matt and Shelly are going to use the remaining questions. They'll each ask 2 questions at a time. So Adam will ask me and you, then Shelly will ask me and you, and they'll do that until they exhaust their questions. Then you and I will ask our remaining questions to each other.
All right.
All right, and then I think I hosted. I don't know how to pick it. Somebody else pick a number and then decide who's going to go first. Or I guess I have. Or should
it doesn't matter who's going to go first with this. Well,
go by points.
Jeff, I think you and I should go first because otherwise it's pretty like not head to head at the end. Because it would just.
You're the only 2 playing.
Right.
So it's either you or Jeff to go first.
No, you guys are going to read us your leftover questions too.
Yeah, all the leftover questions are getting used tonight. So you think we should go first?
Yeah, that way.
Why are we answering questions?
You're not. You're asking.
Yeah.
You're asking.
You mean who asked first, Adam or me? To Matt or Jeff? Jeff has more points, so you should get this. You want to go second?
Well, yeah, I'll go. If that's why you want to do it by highest scoring, then I'll go second.
Yeah.
But Matt's saying the order. There's like 2 parts to this final.
Are we starting over scoring again, or are we keeping your 2-point lead?
Well, that's a good question. You're asking me that question.
Well, you're the boss, buddy.
Hey.
Well, yeah. Today it has to be the same.
Today we're gonna do it.
I think we should reset.
That's the way I was gonna do it. I mean, it's a great idea. I like your idea of keeping the points, Matt. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna have to twist your arm. We're gonna reset. So we're gonna reset the points, but I'm gonna keep it the way I.
Yeah, keep it the original way. That's fine. My argument was that it would be anticlimactic because, like, at the end, you'll be asking me questions, and I'll just get points, and I guess it'll be kind of a race to see if I can catch you instead of going head to head.
Oh yeah, we could do it. Yeah, let's do our questions first. So the way we're gonna do it, I was thinking more like a duel, like a sword fight, like Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Now we battle. So Matt and I will go first. All right. Then that way we're out of it. All the pressure of Matt and I asking questions is out of the way. Then Adam and Shelly will ask us questions.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna mute Adam and Shelly for a second.
So come back when we're done asking our questions. Adam, you'll be up, and then Shelly, you'll finish us out.
Well, no, I still want them to alternate, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, whatever.
Like Adam will ask 2 questions, Shelly will ask 2 questions.
That works.
Okay. So let me reset for when I edit this.
Do you want to do the same thing for us? You ask 2, then I ask 2?
No, we'll go back and forth. We'll battle back and forth.
One on one, then one. Oh, okay.
One
so
on one, yeah.
Pull up my questions then.
Yeah. Yes, you will need those.
All right.
All right. Here we are back in the final. I have made it to a final finally, and I am battling Matt, who this is his 3rd final round, I believe.
That's right.
So it's head-to-head, Jeff versus Matt. The way we're going to structure this is we each have some questions left over. Also, Adam and Shelly have questions left over. So we're going to use all these questions, and we're going to reset the score, and we're going to ask each other the questions. Matt and I are going to start with our leftover questions. I'm going to ask Matt my first question. He's going to ask me his until we exhaust those questions. Then Adam and Shelly will step back in as co-hosts and take this to the end. So I'm going to start first. Matt, here is your first question. Matt, what is the common name for the type of steak that is a boneless ribeye steak?
Boneless ribeye. So steaks I know are boneless. I know a filet mignon is. And I think that's what this is. I'm going to say filet mignon.
Filet mignon. It is a Delmonico steak, a boneless ribeye. That's a very common. That's my favorite steak.
All right.
That's how it made the list.
Note to self, look up all of Jeff's favorite things for the future.
It's stuff I love to eat.
Batman, skateboarding.
Meat.
All right, Jeff. I'm going to have, since I separated my categories by like topic, my next 3 questions are all going to be about mixtures of foods. So my first question to you, this mixture has a name that means oil and garlic in Catalan. Recipes for it sometimes also call for egg yolks or lemon juice.
Oh, for some reason, I think this was almost a question I asked, and I should have learned it. Egg yolks and lemon juice. Oh. Can you repeat it one more time?
Sure. This mixture has a name that means oil and garlic in Catalan. Recipes for it sometimes also call for egg yolks or lemon juice.
Oh man. I'll say oilio. 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 A-I-O-L. Aoilio. I can't even. I don't know. I don't know how to
Go
say
ahead,
it.
spell it.
I'm not gonna spell it right if I can't even say it right. I'm gonna say Aolio.
All right, we're gonna need a judge's call on this one. Like Shelly, I think you might be the person to make this call.
Is it aioli?
Yeah. So
I'm adding an O.
He's the Italian side.
Hey, it's Aolio.
Aiolio, right?
I'm adding an O.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think it was right. I mean, he was on the right area.
You think it's right enough?
He Italianized it.
I think so.
It's already Italian.
Hey, the marathon question
They
was
pronounce
okay.
things
I'd say
differently there.
I made it more Italian than it needed to be.
All right, so I guess the consensus among our judges is that they are accepting it.
Yeah, I mean that's in that generation, that area that we've awarded points for. I mean, it's close. It's not like when Shelly said Merriweather.
Oh yeah, that was not right.
That was.
hey, the marathon got approved, so I mean.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? There was no other boxer named Floyd.
You didn't say Floyd, did you?
Blank
You just said
Weather.
You just said Merriweather. I thought first name was Mary, last name Weather.
Yeah, sure you did.
All right, so that one's okay.
All right, 1-1.
One. Oh no, the first question I had for you was Delmonico.
Oh yeah, well it's still 1-1 because that was my. Oh no, that was my first question for you. I haven't read any others.
Okay, so
this is your second question.
My second question to you.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the name of the dessert food consisting of ice cream and cake topped with brown meringue? A similar dessert in Hong Kong is known as flame on the iceberg.
Wow. Say it again. Ice cream and what else with brown meringue?
It's an ice cream and cake topped with brown meringue.
All right. I don't know if there's cake in it. But I know a baked Alaska is like got something that's cooked on top of it. So I'm gonna say baked Alaska.
Baked Alaska is correct.
All right. All right, Jeff, my second mixture question for you. Typically used to treat malaria, quinine is a chemical compound that's also mixed into seltzer water to produce what drink mixer?
Tonic water.
Tonic water is correct.
All right,
And if you
Matt.
didn't know, tonic water is also fluorescent under a black light.
Oh, is it really?
Like bright blue if you show it with a black light. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna get some tonic water.
Yep.
All right, and Matt, what is the name of the liquid butter made from cow or buffalo milk used in Eastern countries?
Okay, so this is like a big Indian thing. It's called ghee.
Ghee is correct.
All right. All right, Jeff, your last mixture question. Colcannon is a traditionally Irish food consisting of a mixture of kale or cabbage and what other food?
Colt cannon. It's always
Colcannon. I'll spell it for you.
okay.
Colcannon. Colcannon.
Colt Cannon would be a nice metal band name, like
That's it.
lead singer. I'm a Colt Cannon. And you said it was cabbage and kale?
Colcannon is a traditionally Irish food consisting of a mixture of kale or cabbage and what other food?
It's either it's a meat or a starch. I'll say I'm gonna go with potato.
That is correct.
Whoa!
Good thought on the Irish end there.
Yeah. I was like, oh, either I'm gonna be a jerk for saying potato, or I'll be right for saying potatoes.
Yeah, they are mashed potatoes specifically.
So halfway through the first section of the final round.
No, that's not halfway through.
Well,
no.
for you and I battling.
Well, did we each get 3 questions?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
my
yeah, so I only have 2. I don't know why.
3-2.
Yeah.
I have. You guys are 3-2.
Okay.
Yep.
So here we are halfway through. Just to recap for you listening at home, we are at 3-2. I'm about to ask Matt his 4th question. Are you ready, Matt?
Yes, I am.
What name is given to the group of Italian cheeses which are hard and old and have a special strong taste? They are usually grated and used as flavorings.
Okay. I don't know if it's like a family of cheeses. I know a hard Italian cheese is like Parmesan. So I guess that's what my answer is. Parmesan.
Parmesan is correct.
Ooh, that's early. All right, Jeff. My next 3 questions, they're all in the category of same name. So each of these, I'm going to give you kind of like 2 clues, and one of them is food related, and you have to give me the name these 2 things have in common. All right?
Okay.
It'll be pretty self-explanatory when you hear the question. So the first one for you, these 2 things have the same name: a Southern Hemisphere world capital, and the seed of a legume of the genus and species Phaseolus lunatus.
I'm about to
Yeah,
go.
it's easy when you hear the question, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to go Phaseolus Lagoon, whatever it is.
So remember, these 2 things have the same name: a Southern Hemisphere world capital, and the seed of a legume of the genus and species Phaseolus lunatus.
My guess as the capital city is Lima, as a bean, which is a food, would be Lima. That's my guess.
That is absolutely what I was looking for.
All right. Whew, I was sweating on that one.
Great guess.
Oh man.
I would have said Rio.
The Rio bean.
Yeah, I had no clue.
Or it could have been. It could have been a Janeiro.
It's a Janeiro.
Hey, it's a Janeiro. All right, Matt.
You guys, Brasilia is the capital of Brazil.
Yeah, see how much I know.
Before we go down, thank you for stopping us for going down further on that one. All right, Matt, question number 5 from me. What is brewed at St. James in Dublin?
All right. I think St. James is the name of the brewery and it has like that ring with like the words and like, I think it's just Guinness is brewed there.
Guinness is correct.
All right. All right, I had to pull up my laptop because my tablet just died. But luckily I still have the questions on here too. Okay, so your next same name. So it's going to be 2 things with the same name. An International Bartenders Association official cocktail and the nickname of the daughter of Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon.
Oh my god. Well, the first part was an
International Bartenders Association official cocktail.
Okay.
And the nickname of the daughter of Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon.
Well, I just think common names when I think of that era, and my guess is of Bloody Mary.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Wow. Impressive.
Those are is there smoke coming out of my ears?
Yeah.
My goodness. All right, Matt, your final question of this round. When served as a dish, how is the pancreas of an animal normally referred?
Okay, so I think it's more than just the pancreas, though. I think other like organs are also called this. I think it's called a sweetbread.
Sweetbread is correct.
Sounds really yummy, but it's probably not.
Yeah, if anybody offered you sweetbread, like, oh my God, it's not bread at all.
All right, so Jeff, your final question from me. It's also the same name. That's probably my toughest one of the night so far. Well, period. An oftentimes blue-colored liqueur and an island just off the coast of Venezuela that's a constituent country of the Netherlands.
I know this.
All right, Adam, you can tell us if Jeff doesn't get it. But he's going to get it.
A blue liqueur off of Venezuela.
Yep.
Well, I'm just thinking out loud. I remember as a younger person getting a bottle of Blue Maui, but that's not the same thing. I'm gonna go with blue. I'm trying to walk through the state store in my mind here. Well, we have state stores in Pennsylvania. We don't have a privatized liquor, so you go to a state store. The state sells liquor in Pennsylvania.
Yep, they got that in Utah too. I know.
A blue liqueur. Blue. What is blue?
Surprisingly large amount of things as I went through the liquor shelf at the store today.
Is it really? There's a lot of blue. That's probably a big seller. Off the coast of Venezuela. And I'm thinking Caribbean, I'm thinking rums. I can't think of a blue rum. There's a dark rum, which is Myers.
I'll tell you, it's not a brand name liqueur. It's not a brand name of liqueur.
That's
it's
not
a
brand
type
name.
of liqueur.
Boy, I still don't know. I'm gonna say absinthe.
Ooh, that's a good guess. Adam, I think you know it.
Curacao.
It is Curacao, that's right.
Wow.
They put that in like every drink in college.
I
at
have
all
no
the
idea.
bars.
It's like very sweet but also bitter at the same time.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that. That's how
Funky
much.
fruit.
I'm sure you've had it.
You've definitely had it.
Well, I'll tell you
Tequila
what.
Lily.
You've had it.
With 6 of the 12 questions gone, Matt and I are tied 5-5.
Yes.
And so what we're going to do is, Adam, you're going to ask 2 questions. You'll ask one to Matt, one to me. Shelly, then you'll ask 2 questions, one to Matt, one to me. And we'll continue that way until the questions are done and we're at the end. And hopefully we're not tied because we don't have a contingency for a tie at the end. So, Adam, you're up first. You are the host.
All right, first question to Jeff.
No, to Matt.
Or Matt, I'm sorry. What state can claim the first moon pie?
Ooh, okay, wait. I know this. I'm pretty sure they're from, like, Tennessee.
That's correct. I'm pretty impressed. And to Jeff, speaking of states, which state grows 90% of America's green vegetables?
Of green vegetables specifically.
Greens, if you will.
Oh, that's different.
I'm gonna go with California.
That is incorrect. It is Arizona.
Arizona. Who would have thought?
That's- Wait, I never thought of that either.
Yeah.
Huh.
Lots of sunshine.
So
Yeah.
one thing, Jeff, that you could do, like in the future, we can cut this out, obviously, but we could do steals for the final rounds.
Oh yeah. We didn't agree on that.
Obviously not today, but
Yeah. That's a good idea. It's all coming together. I like the format, but it's there's
I would not have gotten that.
yeah. All right, Shelly, you're back on the mic.
Okay, here we go. Starting with Matt. These questions are harder now.
Oh boy.
What was the name of Cheerios when it was first marketed 50 years ago?
Oh man. I don't even know what Cheerios are made out of, so I can't guess if they're like wheat O's or corn O's or oat O's. I have no idea. I'm gonna guess with like ODOs.
ODO. It sounds like the game they play on The Price is Right. The correct answer is Cheery Oats.
Oh come on.
Yeah. You kind of were on the right
Yeah.
idea, but
Okay.
all right, the next question is for Jeff. What is a white sauce made from a white roux and milk called?
A white sauce. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I mean, I know when you make the roux, the white sauce. I'm gonna just say Alfredo.
The answer is bechamel.
Oh yeah, of course.
Did you know that, Matt?
Sauces.
What?
I don't even know what that is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Did Matt
That's
know
one
that?
of the four big sauces in French cooking.
Oh yeah. All right.
It's a
Julia
big
Child loves them.
Yeah, okay. So, I don't think anyone got a point that round.
Nope.
Matt,
Okay.
not from you, but Matt got.
I got one from
No,
Adam.
right, from my question. Okay.
I have Matt at 6, and I'm at 5.
Yep.
That's what I have.
A squeaker and a deucer.
Squeaker and a
A favorite
deucer.
saying on the.
Shout out to Colt.
Does Adam go?
Yep, it's going now.
To Matt. A non-alcoholic Shirley Temple contains which two ingredients?
Like grenadine and like lemon lime soda.
Yep, that is exactly what I wrote. Correct.
I thought it was ginger ale.
I think that's a there's another one that's got ginger ale in it, like some sort
Yeah, I
of
forget.
rip off something else.
There's
That's
Grenadine
how our
is-
mom made it
Yeah.
when we were little.
Tom Collins Jr.
We
or
got the
something.
generic version.
Well, Mom did always orange juice and ginger ale and called that a
Ew.
Shirley Temple.
Grenadine is
That's
delicious.
so gross.
Yeah, grenadine.
Anyways.
Definitely the.
The winner on that one.
Yep.
Next question to Jeff. Introduced in 1967, where did the Big Mac originally debut?
Well,
City.
I know not too far from where I'm at in Pittsburgh is Irwin, which is considered the home of a Big Mac, and there's a Big Mac museum. I'm going to say, if you accept Irwin, but Pittsburgh might be more general.
I had Pittsburgh, but yes.
All right.
I did not know there was a Big Mac
Yeah,
museum, though.
I
That's
worked-
pretty incredible.
A little unfair.
Well, Adam is from Detroit. I don't think he would know if I knew that or not.
What state is the first McDonald's restaurant in?
I miss this all the time. I said California before, but I think it's Illinois.
Yeah, it's like 2 miles south of me.
Yeah.
So that was both of Adam's questions. So Shelley's
Okay, I am up. Matt. This vegetable contains a mild antibiotic that fights infection, soothes burns, tames bee stings, and relieves the itch of athlete's foot. What vegetable is it?
mild antibiotic. That's interesting. It's got to be some juicy vegetable, I would think. Oh, man. Soothes a bee sting. Like, I would always put lemon juice on it because it would, like, dry out the skin. But that's not a vegetable. I guess I'm going to go with spinach. Popeye would
My guess.
do good things with it.
That's not right, Matt, but go ahead, Joe.
I didn't think it was a vegetable, but I was thinking aloe.
No, it is not aloe either. The answer is onion.
Onion.
Yes, onion.
Onion.
Keep that in mind. The next time I eat it, I'll just rub onion all over it.
I know you shouldn't eat an onion after you cut it. You should always cook it, like if you put it in the fridge, because an onion does pull virus and pull bacteria out of the. It's a filter. So if you ever cut an onion and going to use it later, you should always cook it, not reuse it as a cold onion item.
I have read that.
That's interesting. Didn't know that.
That's stuff I knew.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff, to you. To add wine or other liquid to a pan that had brown meat to remove the particles stuck on the bottom to make a sauce is called what?
Why'd I get all the French? Is this another French cooking thing?
Don't tell them it's a French or
yeah, I can't answer that. I'm hitting for clues here. The only thing I can think of is flambe. Flambe. That's my answer.
That is not right. Does Matt want to shout it out for fun?
I have no idea.
Oh. Okay.
Is it
French?
when
you said don't tell him it's French,
well,
the answer is deglaze, which I think sounds French. I don't know.
That sounds like a ham.
I'll have one deglazed ham, please.
Can I get my ham
the glaze?
All right, so half, or what are we? That's 3 questions each so far.
I have Matt at.
I have Matt at 7, and I'm at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think each Adam and Shelley have 2 more questions for us.
Yep.
Dun dun dun.
All right, last question to Matt. Which president famously stated he was not going to eat any more broccoli?
I think that was George Bush the Elder.
You are correct. And
H
Jeff,
dub.
this is not French related.
Thank you, Adam.
Quinoa originated in what continent?
Quinoa originated in Asia.
Incorrect. South America.
South
Peru
America.
I
and
love
Bolivia.
I'm thinking.
It was like Inca's big thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up. Last 2 questions. Matt has
8.
5, 6,
Matt should have 8.
and 6. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not that good at math, but
Yeah. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
yeah, tough round, Jeff. Okay, Matt, what is the difference between Creole and Cajun?
In terms of food, I assume. Because I think, like, in terms of types of people, that's 2 different things, too. I think that Cajun, as you said earlier, comes from, like, French settlers up in Canada coming down. And then, like, Creole, I think, is, like, Louisiana culture mixed with, like, the Caribbean culture and African culture.
This question relates to food in particular.
Yeah. Maybe it has to do with, like, different ingredients that you put in them. I don't know. Like, I'm going to say Creole you use seafood and Cajun you don't. I don't know.
We're on a right idea, but Creole uses tomato and Cajun does not.
Oh. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going Matt's route, thinking history. Like, is French letters that came directly to that area? I was like, oh.
Well, Creole covers a lot of things, like in terms of people too.
Yeah.
Not even in Louisiana.
Okay,
No.
Jeff.
All right, so the door's wide open now.
Yep.
What's a falafel?
A falafel is like a chickpea meatball sandwich,
Oh.
or just a chickpea meatball.
Okay, that's pretty close. The answer I have is a deep fried ball or patty made from chickpeas. It's a traditional Middle Eastern food.
Yeah.
There's no meat though.
Well.
Well, a
Then
meatball, you
Yeah.
can form it into a meatball.
Yeah.
A chickpea ball.
Yeah, chickpea.
Yeah, it's like
I
a
mean,
vegetarian.
All right,
ball.
I understand what you were saying.
a chickpea meatball. Yeah, but
Coming from the
falafel
person
I should
who
have said
doesn't-
I think it's more like a chickpea hush puppy, personally.
Well, I don't eat. I am vegetarian, and I go to this place called I forget, but it's like a meatball place, and they have a vegetarian meatball, but they call it a meatball.
Fair
There's
enough.
no meat in it.
Fair
It's
enough.
probably a falafel ball.
Falafels.
Okay. Thank you for playing my round.
Is that all your questions?
I thought there was one more for
That's
each
all
of
I
us.
have.
That's all I have.
Oh, we're out of
Oh,
questions?
yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was. Because there were 2 questions left, and that was it. But for
Oh,
one
well,
for each of us.
Well, there we go. Welcome to the final. And
But I made the comment about my map.
it is all over at the end of all these questions and all these rounds. We're still trying to figure out what's going on. But Matt is victorious. A great game. He has 8 to my 7, a 1-point squeaker.
Yeah.
And now I kind of wish we wouldn't reset the scores there, but
Yep.
but it was a great game. Matt is definitely a tough competitor. And,
You held your own, Jeff. That
what
was
a great
good.
game. Yeah, I did much better here than I did on Trivial Warfare. If you ever want to see me bomb 2 games in a row, check out Trivial Warfare, their podcast. It's amazing. They did a listener tournament, and I goose egged. I got like 10 points out of 100. Great. But this is a little bit of a redemption for me, and to come up a point short to Matt is amazing. So I'm glad I made it this far. Adam and Shelley, you guys were 1 point away too. So all 4 of us played really strong tonight. Great job, everybody.
And great
Yay.
question, too.
Shout out to Matt for knowing where the moon pie came from.
I think it came from Chattanooga, too.
Oh man. So out of everything, the most important thing is Matt knew where the moon pie was from.
I looked at that fact doing research for these questions.
and now everybody knows I work 20 minutes from the Big Mac Museum. So I'm gonna stop the broadcast. We'll just go offline here.